is hard work. We're up against an enemy that doesn't have a face. There's no bombs we can drop, there's nowhere we can aim. There's no soldiers to stop with a tank at the gates. There's no cure that we've got or a pill we can take. There's no food, it's been bought. The truth is we're afraid. We sit inside our rooms and we pray. It's a ghost town, we're in this together. They're closing all the stores down, we're heading for shelter. It's all war now, they'll always remember. We're locking all our doors down, we're sticking together. It's all ghost town. I'm the rapper that these other rappers jealous of. I made more off CDs than rappers who are selling drugs. True story. Every single aspect independent. I got texts from presidents and major labels I ain't read yet. Told my manager I'd knock him out and he was like the homie. Then I fired him. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, dog. Au revoir. I don't need nobody's help. It's me and Nova by ourselves. Come here, babe. This is the entire team, nobody else. I conceptualize, produce, and write like every record. Me and Nova work the hooks, then they're mixed and mastered by Evan. This is homegrown. Shout out all the rappers who have thrown stones. I'ma die rich while your casket full of broke bones. I ain't gonna respond to all your disses. Look, I get it. Your videos get no views. You say my name and people click it, but I'm different. You need clout and you're desperate to make a living. But my bank account already full. I counted 7 digits like fuck y'all. Attack me with disses. Attract all the critics. I'll laugh at predictions. Surpass all the limits. The whacker the rapper, the more he's anchored by the fact that I'm winning. I'm stacking the millions. It's tragic to witness like cancer in children. Hey, no playlist, no pay clicks, no fake shit. Rappers call me gay cause my braids pink. Yo, main bitch, go crazy, so wasted. Front row at my show, I'm her favorite. I'm famous, they basically hate that I made it. Get paid more in a day than they claim on their paycheck. I'm patient, but say my name again, I ain't playing. I'll buy the place that you stay in, then raise the rent till the space in your parents' basement is vacant. They call me privileged, y'all can't admit that I'm gifted. I did it without a label's assistance. I made the business decisions, I overcame the addictions. Lived in the streets, got evicted, kicked it with killers and strippers. But still my vision was different. I bought a mic, started spitting, produced the beats and I mixed it. I turned my hand into a fist and flipped the bird to the system. I prayed I'd finish my mission and keep my image consistent. I fixed the parts that were missing and switched the gas and the pistons. It's mathematics and physics. I had to travel the distance. I had to add some ambition and then subtract my suspicions. I wanted castles and riches, headed for caskets or prisons. I battled glasses of liquor and cabinets packed with prescriptions. And still these fucking rappers wanna sneak this all over my Facebook, always trying to tweet shit. I ain't gonna keep this a secret. My marketing genius, the algorithm triggered by exploiting your weakness. And y'all can call me clickbait and gimmicks, I call me rich. 1 million monthly listens on Spotify, suck my dick. I'm about to drop a couple $1 million on a crib, $250,000 on a whip. I just sent my mom a grip. And first of all, I heard it all. I could write a perfect song. I Googled the net worth of rappers hating and I don't respond. Middle finger from a private jet. I don't give a single flying fuck. Every single person I have met, pussy in person on Twitter, they tough. Yo, if rappers wanna beef, I got the roast pan. Put them in the dirt like a fucking UFO crash. Double time rappers mad I murder it with slow raps. All they do is go fast. Turn them to some ghosts with the most facts. Slow clap, pulling triggers quickly with no blowback. Cracking under pressure like a cold glass. No fans, jealous that I rose fast. Y'all are on the road back. Look at your career, it's a joke, man. Promise that I won't laugh. Say you got the smoke, can't afford gas. Oh man, so sad. You record your album in a closet full of clothes with a notepad. Strong on the outside, muscles with no bone mass. Let's look at me for a second, man. I was deep in depression, making me weak and pathetic. I thought I needed their blessings. It leaves an impression. I feel the infection. Repeating the lessons will only lead to me, and that's a lethal injection. And I was chasing a dragon with no medieval invention. I go to sleep and dream my life would be for me if I catch it. I let my demons possess me till I woke up in the wreckage and realized that I destroyed a whole cathedral of blessings. It's like my feet were magnetic. The street was steel, we connected. I couldn't seem to reach the sky no matter how far I'm stretching. And I was beaten to death and screaming for help for a second. Now I put everything I bleed into completing my records.
Going on. This thing on? Yeah, it is. There we go. What's going on, whoever's watching? Do you want to play? Looking for some contestants. So throw it up in chat if you want to play. That shit over there. That's gonna be a horrible roll. Yeah. Now you can pick from 4 classes though. That wouldn't have been too bad. Depending on what you got, I guess. You could make a ranger. What kind of bow would it have been? Bow. It's probably gonna be a wind force. Luck eye, huh? I mean, you do get the elite version, but that's pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, at that point, you would probably just want to go Warcry Barb, pretty much. Or, I mean, you could smite with a rare smiter shield, I guess. Ooh, Hand of Justice. Can we get an Akara for some charms? No. 3 crafted items, wow. Hand of Justice, huh?
At your service.
Whale, huh? No, that's pretty bad. Yeah. That's not very good, is it? Armor. Unique. Get that Charcy bonus. Spirit Forge, huh? Yeah, that, with a jewel socket. I think this thing has 2 sockets, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Yeah, 2 sockets. I mean, it could be a lot worse, right? That wouldn't have been a terrible roll, especially with those 3 crafted. I mean, I guess it all depends on the kind of craft that you get. See what we got for the gloves. Hit power. It's knockback, so could be alright, I guess. Amulet would have been a caster amulet. That's kind of going against what we got here, but and then would have had to play. Hey, look at that. That's like the best one you can get. But good luck finding him, though. You got to find that Ancient Ka, the Soulless. And he is in one of Talrash's tombs. 7 minutes to pull it off. You'd have to get pretty lucky. And then, of course, Eldritch, super easy. Swampy Pit. So, that would have been probably doable. I didn't do the class. Necro and a Paladin. You know, I didn't do my shield. Oh, man. I mean, at that point, you pretty much just would probably want to pick a Necro, to be totally honest. So, Necro, Lidless Wall, Hand of Justice. Yeah. I could see that working, especially for those bosses. I'm looking for contestants, so if you want to play, say something in the chat. I'll send you to a Discord. I'll get in touch with you real quick, and let's play. I'm looking for some contestants over here on YouTube. Let me know. Until then, I'm just going to keep messing around. Got the source bonus on that. That's pretty good, actually. Kind of digging this so far. Sorceress. Look at that. We go to a Death Fathom. Godly Cold Source. Already in the making here. You know, the problem with this is you try to make a sorceress and it's... Ooh, Skin of the Viper Magi, huh? Digging it. I would definitely play this one for sure. I mean, I'll play any of them, but I'd be happy to play this one. Go ahead, roll another one until one of you guys wants to play. And then let's play. All you got to do to play is have a copy of Diablo. And just play. It's pretty easy. Weapon, unique, sword. See what we would have got here. Ooh, the Blade of Alibaba, huh? The jewel socket. That could be really good because you could get some pretty decent increased attack speed with that. And let's go ahead and see what kind of armor we would have got. Yeah, tell him I said goodnight, honey. The kids are going to bed. Set. Oh man, Arctic furs. Well, that is a kick in the nuts if I ever seen one. Is there anything good on that? Actually, all res plus 10. Yeah, you know, something I guess, right? So that's pretty awful. Our shield would have been 2 times. Another lidless wall. Wow. The odds of that are pretty low for roll twice in a row. So the soulstone bonus with the glove, you know, I probably would have picked like a Drax or something. I mean, you know, depending on what class I get. I haven't really checked out the class yet. Shadow Dancers. That's pretty good. Maybe I can score an assassin. You know? 'Cause MF. Druid or an Amazon, huh? That's pretty bad. But if you were to put it some 2 shales in that Alibaba, you might be able to get some decent increased attack speed to shapeshift, maybe? I don't know. Either way, because, you know, you would get the elite version. So, yeah, this one wouldn't have been too bad. Roll another one. Ain't nobody wanted to play, I guess. If you want to play this with me, I will set this up. We'll play it together and knock it out of the park. You win FG. You can win a copy of Diablo 2 Resurrected. I mean, what do you got to lose? Except maybe a little bit of time. Go ahead and keep rolling it. Ooh, an assassin bonus. Yeah, alright. With a myth. 2 soulstone bonuses. That's good. I get a pre-buff. Still looking pretty good so far. Assassin. Oh. Well, it all kind of goes to shit when you get a malice, man. That's like the worst. And looks like
hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
Greater talons. That's no good. So I would probably hope I get a better class than that. Well, you get the gist. This one would be interesting, I guess, with a myth. I kind of really like that rune word. Nobody ever uses it. It gives it a chance to cast the war cry that makes them all run away. It's actually really helpful. I know it's only like a 10% chance or whatever. What is it? 3% chance. That's not very good, but... could be worse. I'm waiting for a really good one. It's pretty rare that... oh, see right there when you get that soulstone bonus on the weapon? Rip of Akara bonuses. Look at that. A belt and a ring for the Trangul bonus. That's pretty cool because then I can pick a belt and a ring. But there is none actually now that I think about it because it's only... You know, you get such a troll roll on that set for the ring, I swear. Armor. Let's go and see what we would have rolled. Again, I'm looking for people that want to play. You want to play, throw it up in the chat. And let's do it. I'll give you an account to log into. It'll have all this gear on it. We'll kill some monsters. You'll win some forum gold. And we'll have a good time, hopefully. Steel Carapace. Ooh. I'm trying to think. I think all these I have are ethereal too, so. I mean, you get a grip of cold res. Some regenerate mana. But being able to pick your own weapon, you know, I guess it depends on what class you get. A sorceress or an assassin. Well, that's interesting now because neither of those are really strong for melee. But I guess it would really depend on what the rest of the roles would be. Shield, unique. Got that 3 times a Kara bonus on this one. Steel Clash. Well, that's not very good. Yeah. Well, we would get a Monarch, though. For what it's worth, you would have some decent defense. You know, we're probably going to get a Drax, a Ghoul Hide. Well, at least you'll be able to steal a lot of mana. You know, it's a bummer when you get these bonuses like the Barbarian, because it does kind of take it away if you're for sure not going to use. But actually, now that I think about it, with the Barbarian, we could get like a Grief or something. And I guess we'll have to see what we roll. Forgot we got this thing. Ooh, a Wolf Owl, huh? That's cool. Wolf Owl is like definitely one of my favorite barb hats for sure. I mean, Ethereal Tomb Reaver. Yeah, that's what I would do. Ethereal Tomb Reaver because your shield sucks. I could see that being pretty good actually. Maybe we can get a Marowaks for our boots here and get some life tap. That would be like super helpful on a build like this. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I have no idea what I'm watching and sadly no time. Getting ready for work, eating breakfast. Well, what you're watching is a Diablo 2 game show that I made. And basically we'll roll random gear like this. And then we'll go fight these monsters here for points. And time limits. And then based on how many points you get at the end, you win a bunch of prizes. So maybe even when next time I'm streaming, hopefully I have some time to play. I provide you with all the stuff to take care of all this. So I'll give you an account. It'll have all these items on it. And we'll play together in the same game and try our best. It sounds like it'd be pretty easy. But sometimes you just get really bad gear. That's where it really comes into skill. It's kind of like a game of skill, luck, and teamwork. Teamwork especially. I played a game last night and my buddy had some super trash gear. I picked a Warcry Barb though and it worked out real well. So that's what you're looking at. Let's roll another one. I'm still waiting for someone that wants to play. Voice of Reason, Chains of Honor, and an Exile, huh? Look at that. With another Barbarian bonus. Double ring. That's so bad. Well, let's see what kind of Voice of Reason we would have got. It's all the way at the bottom down here. Here's all the ones that I have. Yes, I made this slot machine. Yes, sir. And all these items are on US West and available for us to use. It has over 15,000 items that we can play around with. Voice of Reason. These are all the ones I have here. You know.
What do you need?
A great sword. That's not very good. That's a two-handed weapon that is really terrible. So, not very good. Depends on, I guess, what class we could get. I mean, we got a Paladin. See, Exile's not supposed to be in here, actually. That's an error. So, luckily, we got a Paladin. That's definitely what we would pick. That's supposed to be replaced with the class-specific item here. Exile. A crown shield, huh? Well, it's like in the middle, I guess. Smite damage isn't going to be through the roof, but of course with Exile, you know, you get the life tap, you get the godly defense, because all of them are ethereal, I think. I'm pretty sure they all are. That wouldn't be a very bad character. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I definitely was going for like a retro slot machine, but obviously, you know, I wanted to include all the animations and stuff, but thought I did a pretty good job on the way it looks. It's certainly really fun to play. It gets pretty tricky sometimes, depending on, you know, what bosses we get. There's over like, I think this reel here has 25, and this is all Act 1 and 2. And then this reel has 30, I think. And then this is Act 3, 4, and 5. And then there's 23 zones that we play in. And basically, watch, I'll show you this here. Since you're checking it out. Pull up my Streamlabs. So you get rid of that. So there's the Diablo. I'll move my ugly mug here. Oops, I accidentally locked myself out here. Alright, well, either way, for some reason, I'm first time I use Streamlabs OBS, but there is, look at that's what happened. So, this is what would be on the screen when we play. And then basically, you know, if you find a unique, normal, or exceptional item, you get 2 times that points. If you pull through IST is 2 times. If you find an elite, unique, or set, 3 times, or it's gold through low. I'm probably going to readjust these to be a little more, I don't want to say fair, but I just feel like it's not that great. Because it's really like doing a bunch of examples, and I wrote it all down, and it seemed like you should get way more points for obviously finding a high rune, but it's kind of a hard balance to find. So right now, if anyone wants to play, I'm only doing like 100 foreign gold per game. If anyone wants to play, I'm kind of testing it out still. I barely finished making this. I've actually been making this for a really long time. And then they announced Diablo 2 Resurrected. And then I had to really hurry up and finish. I'm still going to play it with D2R for sure. But not as much as I was going to originally. I don't know. It was pretty fun, man. It was fun to build. And then, of course, you know, there's a lot that went into it. But it looks like nobody wants to play. I've been like sitting here for a while trying to get someone that wants to play. I do not know what's going on. You know? Hoping you guys definitely want to play this, check it out, win some forum gold. First time I streamed on YouTube. I've been streaming on Twitch, so I assume it's probably different. A lot of people are on their phones, can't particularly play the game of Diablo right now. And if you're out there watching this, let me know if it's lagging, because I have been having the worst time with lag. I mean, it's bad. So if it's buffering or whatever, let me know, please, because I'm really hoping to solve this lag problem. An Amazon bonus. Now, there's a whole bunch of different ones for that. JavaScript framework. No, I built it. It's all completely web-based with jQuery running behind it, and that's doing the randomizer functions. And then the rest is just ghetto crafty HTML Java that I wrote. I'm not like very good at it. But I mean it looks better. If you looked at the programming, it's not the best. I'll just leave it at that. But it does work, and it's all totally randomized. The jQuery script was... Yeah, another exile. Gotta remove that. Soulstone bonus again. Looking for some good helms. I haven't got really shit. They've all been absolutely terrible. And of course, you know, it does increase with the bonuses, you know. Meaning you get a better chance. Yeah, good old Jake. Dude, you know, jQuery is like... It just works. May not be the best. It's a little old school for sure, but it works, you know. I'm glad you like it, man. Thank you for the compliments. Took me a really long time to find all the, or not, I didn't find all the items. It took me a long time to orchestrate finding all the items. Luckily, I have a bunch of people that are helping me. That took about a year. And then once I found all the items, I started working on this. It's been nice. Maybe 4 or 5 months took me to make this. I mean, it's a lot. It's over like 8,000 images or something crazy like that. It's just a ton. But, I built like it's got basically the whole area summit inside of it, as well as other stuff to kind of help around. That way I don't have to like leave here to see what an item is if someone asks. I was trying to make it as like streamlined as possible. It certainly could be a lot better though. So maybe one day. I'm kind of bumming about some of the recent things they said about the new Diablo. And it basically makes it to where this kind of idea is impossible. Because I can't just give you an account to log into. Obviously that would have to be a whole nother CD key. So that could get expensive if people steal your CD keys, and I wouldn't even do that. And then I guess there's going to be no open BattleNet. That's kind of a bummer too. No open BattleNet. And then on top of it, there's no TCP IP. So that is like the triple whammy there. Very reminiscent of a Diablo 3 release, if you ask me. But it looks like nobody wants to play. So I'm probably going to shut it down, guys. I'll be back. Follow me Twitch TV/LordZangFei if you want to check it out over there. I figured I'd come on YouTube, see if I can get some of the subscribers I got that want to play. Maybe they don't got Twitch or whatever. But, the way this works is I grab you and I give you a bunch of info. And you log into the character with these items that will roll together in this slot machine type thing I made. And then we'll go ahead and knock it out. It's really fun. It can be really hard. And I think I need to streamline the process a little bit more with the intention of building a strategy with the person before we just jump in there. Because I think with having such bad items, I really think strategy is very important, and I think it's before we even kind of pick what skills we want, we should at least have a plan. Because I noticed the games I've only done it's like maybe 7 or 8 times. Now we've only won once though, and that's not because these people are not good. It's just almost impossible scenarios sometimes, especially when you get the sorceress. I feel like the sorceress is probably the weakest one of them all in this, just because it really depends on the enemies that you have. The enemies are so widespread out. You could get somebody in the Fang skin, the council. This actually would probably work out pretty well with the fire sorceress, but a lot of times that we were doing it, we had cold. Immune to fire was pretty frequently problem, so you kind of got to either build like a hybrid guy or whatever. But I'll be back on YouTube. I don't know, maybe give it another try in a few days. Hopefully some people check this out, and if you want to throw a comment down, throw it down. Let me know what you think. I'm looking forward to playing it with you guys, and you guys take it easy.